When a little girl asked the CEO, "Can you be my grandma?" It sparked a journey of love, loss, and second chances. The office was silent except for the hum of the night cleaner's machines. Margaret Whitmore, 68, stood in the elevator, her tailored suit immaculate, her silver hair perfectly styled. She built Whitmore Industries from nothing. But tonight, the emptiness of her penthouse felt heavier than usual. The doors opened, and there she was, a tiny girl with braids, clutching a faded teddy bear, staring up at her with wide eyes. "Excuse me, ma'am," the child whispered. "Can you be my grandma?" Margaret froze. The janitor, a weathered man in his 50s, rushed over. "Sophie, we talked about this," he said gently, scooping her up. Margaret's throat tightened. She hadn't been called grandma since her grandson passed years ago. "Wait," she said, surprising herself. The man turned. "She is not usually so forward." Margaret knelt, her knees creaking. "Why me, Sophie?" The girl touched Margaret's pearl necklace. "You look like the pictures in my storybook, kind but sad." Later, Margaret sat in her office staring at a photo of her grandson. The next night, she returned with a children's book, the same one Sophie had mentioned. The girl's laugh filled the sterile lobby like sunlight. Weeks passed with shared stories and hidden cookies. Then one evening, Sophie wanted tea there. "Asthma attack," the janitor said hoarsely. "Hospital bills." Without thinking, Margaret wrote a check for Sophie. No strings. His eyes welled. "Why?" Margaret's voice broke. "Because everyone deserves someone to read them stories." At the hospital, Sophie woke and smiled weakly. "You came." Margaret clasped her small hand. "I'll always come." The janitor Thomas watched silently. Later, he confessed, "My wife used to say love finds you when you stop looking." Margaret's stern facade crumbled. "My grandson Thomas," squeezed her shoulder. "Sophie sees him in you too." Now every Friday Margaret reads at Sophia's school. The kids call her Grandma CEO. Her office? Still neat, but with crayon drawings proudly displayed. Love, she learned, isn't about blood, it is about showing up.